In this video, I'll be showing you how to display your membership directory on your web page. It's as simple as copying and pasting some lines of code to your website. We'll be working in cPanel's File Manager again, so I will go into cPanel and open up my File Manager. The first thing you'll want to do is open up your sample.php file in the editor again. You can do this by clicking once on the sample.php file, then clicking the Edit button. On the prompt, click the Edit button again. In the sample file, you will find two pieces of code that you will need to paste into the web page that you want to display your membership directory. You will find the first code you need near the top of the page in the header area. The code is within the comment brackets that say, copy the code below to your web page in the head area, down to copy the code above to your web page in the head area. The second set of codes you will find a little bit more down the sample page where it says, copy the code below to your web page anywhere you want the membership directory to be displayed, all the way to the next part where it says copy the code above to your web page anywhere you want the membership directory displayed. Now, I've already made an example page called test.php on my website that I'll be using to show you how to copy and paste the code. For now, you can see that my web page test.php is blank, and I'll be adding the code to bring in the membership directory. So I'm going to go back to my file manager and open up my test.php page in the editor. Now the first thing I want to do is copy the first line of the code in the header area of my sample.php page into the header area of my test page. I simply copy the code from my sample.php page and go back to my test.php page in the editor and add the code in the header area. When I'm done editing, I'll press the Save button. The header code allows images in the membership directory to open up in a lightbox pop-up. Let me show you the effect on the sample page.php. When I click the picture, it pops out nicely. That is what the first code that we paste into our web page accomplishes. Next, I want to copy the second lines of code from the sample.php page to my test page. You will want to copy and paste this in the body area of your web page. This code displays your membership directory in an iframe and can be placed anywhere within the body that you want the directory to be displayed. So I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the second lines of the code to my test page. When you're done editing the page and adding the code, press the Save button. Now let's refresh my test.php page to make sure that I put in the code correctly. Now instead of the page being blank, we should see the member directory. It looks like everything is working. Now if you want your membership display to be smaller in height or width, you can play around with the iframe settings for height and width. So I'll go back to my test.php file and play around with the height. As you can see, the height is at 1000. But I will drop it to 500 so you can see the effect on my test page. When I'm done editing, I'll press the Save button. Now let's go back to the test page and refresh it to see how the height adjustment affected the size of the membership directory display. As you can see, it made the height smaller. You can play with the adjustments of the height and width to match your web page. Now we've successfully set up the membership directory script.